Well, hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. We are going to start with the tea leaf oracle, and then we're going to get into the tarot. But let's see what's going to come out here for you, Gemini. Okay. For Gemini. All right. So a few that came out here that I see. Well, one here is stork. This is basically saying either there's a baby on the way or some news that's going to be coming in. You also have the axe. It says forces working against you. So we want to make sure we keep this in mind. We want to know what this is all about. You do have casket, which talks about endings, okay? Or someone leaving out of your life, some type of situation that will end. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more card. This is for Gemini. Okay. Ooh, Gemini, you literally had spiritual love here. Really good. All right. So, one of the best cards that you can possibly have is spiritual love. This is going to be a very intense connection that you're going to go into. Now, just looking at the cards that are here, I do feel like they're the axe and then the casket. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be removed from your life, probably most likely necessary things. And this is not saying that you're going to experience certain people that's going to be leaving. But I do feel like there's going to be endings in this situation. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out. We're going to use your tarot and see what's going to come out here for you today, Gemini. Let's get it. This is for Gemini. Okay, one of the first cards that came out here, Gemini, is the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. So Gemini. Thank you. We have the Four of Pentacles. For Gemini. Last one, and we have the Moon card. All right, so Gemini, it's not the best of reads, not the best of energy. Only because, like I said, we do see that there are some things that are going to be removed. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in relationships here with the Nine of Swords. It just talks about anxiety or a sense of anxiety. The Seven of Wands is very defensive, okay? And you have the Moon card. So, from what I'm seeing, it does look like that whoever this is that's working against you, it could be a family, someone at your work, it could be a lover, whoever, it really is causing some type of making you feel some kind of way. Not all Geminis are going to be feeling this energy. Not everyone is going to go through this experience. But now it kind of makes sense why this card came out. Now, the axe is here, which means you have the ability to cut something away. So even if it's in your life, you have the ability to get it out of your life. But yeah, the Moon card does talk about, disappointments, disillusionment. And then, like I say, with the Seven of Wands, feeling very defensive about something that's causing a lot of anxiety. The Four of Pentacles, some of you are not in the best position when it comes down to your finances. Some of you feel like you have to hold on to your money. But I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you to make more, okay? So right now we're going to see what the actual issue is when we get into the clarifications, but we're going to go ahead and keep going. This is going to be for Gemini. This is for Gemini. All right, one of the cards that came out is the Three of Wands. We do have the Four of Cups. Wow, Gemini, what is going on? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower. So this is interesting because that's the exact same thing that we're looking at here, where it talked about someone leaving your life or someone or something like that, okay? And the Tower does talk about releasing in some kind of way. It does talk about an ending too, okay? It just depends on your situation. But here with the Four of Cups, again, it's still this moodiness, something that is causing you to feel out of sorts, okay? And this is why I want to clarify just to see what this is really about. For some of you, your money is not where you want it to be, or there's some fear that you're not making enough. And inside of your relationships, I feel like there's a lot of depression energy in this reading today. Let's go ahead. This is going to be for Gemini. Okay, really good. Love to see that. All right. And then the last card that came out was the Six of Wands. Perfect. Okay. The energy is definitely going to shift. I'm happy to see that because this is a little scary. So here with the Queen of Wands, it definitely is letting me know that your money is going to improve. Okay. And then the Six of Wands talks about, just in general, recognition. So where here, let's say your money is just not where you want it to be. The Six of Wands is saying that you're going to be recognized for something. And we definitely see here with the Queen of Pentacles, the money that's actually flowing in. So things are going to change for the better, even on a relationship status. So let's just say you're not even dating. Four of Cups could kind of feel very lonely, very left out in the cold. There's no one really around. Maybe there's no options. There's definitely going to be someone that's going to come in here that's going to like you just as much as you like them. So it feels like everything is changing and will start shifting for you really soon. And you're going to feel more optimistic with the Six of Wands. So this is really good. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get into your clarifications. Like, what is going on with this Nine of Swords? Why is this here? Why are you having so much anxiety? So, look at the cards that came out. Those are the cards, the two cards that flipped, okay, when I said something about anxiety. For some of you, there is some kind of this could be in partnerships when it comes down to business, okay, contracts, meaning you and the person that you're doing business with are not getting along. The contract is not what you thought. There is some type of issue here. But I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is mostly having to do with emotion because it's sitting right above the Four of Cups. You feel left out. You feel unwanted because it feels like someone is coming in driving a wedge between you and your person. That's exactly what this looks like. Whoever you're dealing with looks like they are very capable of taking care of you. Maybe they made you feel like they were loyal, and that was just not the case. It feels like they kind of went back on their word or they switched up on you. That's what this looks like. So that's the reason why this Nine of Swords is here, because there is some sense of anxiety that you're frustrated because you're separated from your person. Or if you're in a relationship, you're wondering if this is even going to go anywhere. Okay. A lot of you are in this position. We're going to go ahead and get the Four of Pentacles. This is going to be for Gemini. Thank you. See, yeah. So I'm going to be honest with you, even with that World card, the World card generally talks about cycles that are completing. But it's almost like you're in the same situation where you're dating someone or you're in a relationship with someone who isn't really putting forth the effort in anything. Like you're like, okay, like how is this going to be? Are we going to do this tonight? And a person really isn't giving you too much. Okay. The World card is like a cycle of continuous behavior. So this is the reason why I feel another reason why the moon is coming right after it, because you feel like you're stuck in this cycle of madness, and we also had the King of Pentacles. So that means that's also with your money. So right now, a lot of things may not even be working the way that you want it to work. And this is the reason why the moon is here. This is not going to stay. The moon comes and it leaves, just like the phases, right? So just because you're in a certain phase does not mean it's going to stay. Okay. Certain things will definitely change here for you. Let's go ahead. Let's get the moon. Let's see what's coming out of here. Let's see what's happening. Thank you. Yeah, you've been struggling. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, okay, who, who's most likely still have feelings for you and they want to come back in. Somebody does have some strong feelings and they're not open up as well. I just feel like this connection that you're in, the honesty and trust has been broken. One minute you'll trust your person, and the next minute you do not. So the trust has to be built in this connection. Something has to give. Okay. And I'm also seeing that for some of you, you're going to have to let go of the past. There's something about your past that's like really holding you down. I don't know what it is. It could be a child. It could be an ex-lover, but something is really grinding your gears. And again, remember, something left out of your life. This is still future. So I feel like something is going to leave or someone is going to leave. There's going to be some type of ending. Okay. Let's get the Three of Wands here for Gemini. What are you waiting for? Oh, yeah. Interference. You guys were dealing with someone who was very flighty, very impulsive, and inconsiderate. So this is what confirmed it. The Knight of Wands is not always this way, but we already saw that there's too much stress, too much anxiety in your reading, and it's because of interference. And I don't even think that you expected this, because if you look at the moon, this is something that was unexpected. This is something that you didn't expect to happen. And this is almost like a feeling of devastation. Because again, when I saw the King of Pentacles almost give big promises, like they're going to do something. That, they're making you, telling you things, and you're getting all excited about it, and then everything falls through. And this is what this feels like. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Four of Cups. But there is definitely interference here. Yeah, you did not get your wish, but there is going to be another person here for you. You don't see it coming, but it's going to happen. But for a lot of you, this is someone that you really liked. You really like this person. But I see it ending. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. All the reads that I've done today has been so good, but with this read, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel like there's definitely going to be someone new for a lot of you, because it is a connection that feels a little dead end, just a tad bit, right? The person is shutting down, and they're very defensive. They're not opening up. There was someone that you really, really wanted, but they didn't give you what you wanted, right? And you probably invested a lot of time and energy in this person, and again, you were sorely disappointed. Let's get the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, your money is going to be amazing. This is so good. So this is what you're doing. You're walking away here with the Five of Swords. And I'm telling you, you're going to end up walking into someone that's going to be way more cooperative. So you don't have to worry about this energy of not getting, because you will get. Your finances are going to get so much better, because even that was even looking kind of shady and just uncertain. So I love the fact that your finances is definitely going to get better here. But like I said, as far as relationships, I'm seeing an ending. The casket and that axe just says it all to me. Certain people may have to leave your life in order for you to progress. Let's get the Six of Wands. Oh, okay. Look at this. Victory energy. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords and you have the Four of Wands. You also have the Tower. This is an epiphany moment here. This is a realization. This is a breakthrough, okay? And I feel like you're going to end up meeting this spiritual love. This is the first card that came, one of the first cards that came out earlier in the reading. So if you came in here late, it just looked bad, but I already knew you were going to have this, right? This is this person. Okay, someone who's going to be very cooperative and a person who you're going to most likely end up being with. The Three of Pentacles is always, to me, almost like marriage energy. You're going up before a judge or a priest, okay? And then you have the Four of Wands. So for a lot of you, you may not even experience this. You may have already walked away from someone years ago, and you're sitting right now in a spiritual connection. And I feel like part of that Tower is a surprise, like there's going to be an engagement, there's going to be something like that. But a lot of you have to close out a cycle with someone that you've been holding on to, okay? Even the past, your situations, your energy, certain things have to get let go. And if that means that you have to forgive someone, if you're still with them, so be it. And if not, move on so you can have a happier life, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get your oracles here. Yeah, the heartbreak card was the first card that tried to come out. So a lot of you are getting over some type of heartbreak here. This is for Gemini. Yep, healing. So we talked about heartbreak and healing came out. It's talking about moving forward. And that's what I'm saying. Yes, some of you will be getting a divorce. That's what we talked about here with the casket and the axe. Okay? This is what we talked about. And the Tower really is universal. This is like something that's meant to happen. And I know people may not understand that because they're like, oh my God doesn't want a divorce. Well, certain things are destined to happen in our charts. Okay? And I really do feel like if you've been dealing with someone who's been mistreating you, you're not going to stay there. The universe will push you in a different direction in order for you to receive this spiritual love. That's what this is to me. This person does have a lot of regret. I do see a lot of regret in your reading, okay? But here's your sense of freedom. There's a lot of freedom here. And I love the fact that there's going to be a new beginning. You got pregnancy here. There's going to be a new beginning. Now, someone could be pregnant. I don't necessarily see that here on the table, but the pregnancy card talks about new beginning to me. And I feel like there is going to be building a family possibly in the future with someone new. But this is what I have for you. Oh, yeah, because we did have stork. I just thought about that. Pregnancy because of the stork card. So some of you will find out that you're going to be pregnant. I'm glad that I looked over, okay? This is going to be from or with your spiritual love, okay? This is what this is all about. Healing is here, okay? make this work the best way that you can. The Tower card talks about something that you will find out. It doesn't mean that it has to be a breakup, but for some of you, it does. But for some of you, this could be something that you guys will try to heal with your partner. It's just up to you. But this is what I have for you here, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys back here again soon. Bye, guys.